page number 5. Page number 5 is the pop-up page, and with the pocket here on top and this one. We have here 2 pockets, we have here these pop-up, and this is a 3-dimensional decoration. So we will do this together, and this is again tricky. Long time that I have done this the last time. So I have only pre-cut my cardstock decoration paper. We will do together. What did we need? We need one of these lighter blue papers, and I will see if I have a good measurement. 1, 2, 3, and this is 4. Oh, 5, sorry, we are on page number 5, so we are here. And a tiny bit so let me see. Yep, this is better. So then a quick check for my blue, dark blue base, if this is fine. Tiny bit smaller. Yeah, this is good. Okay. So we need, like I said, one of these light blue bases, and then on top these darker one. We need a top flap that measures 11 inch by 7.5, and we have to score at the 11 inch, at 1/2 inch, and at 3/4. We have for the inside flap 2 pockets. One, the larger one, measures 6 inch by 6.5, and we have to score on 3 sides 1/2 inch. And the smaller one is 3.5 by 6 inch, and we have to score here again 1/2 inch on 3 sides. This will be later for the pop-up. And here I have one piece, one bigger piece that measures 8.5 by 5 3/4, and we have to score on the 8.5 at 1/2 inch and at 4.5. And this is a smaller one, measures 8 inch by 5 3/4, and we have to score this on the 8 inch at 4 inch. And this large piece is for the pop-up mechanism and measures 12 inch by 5 inch. So, and for the scoring we will do this all together. First I will score all my straight fold lines, and I will glue down my base here on that light blue. So this is the 8 by 5 3/4, so 4 inch. And then this is the 8.5 by 5 3/4. This we will score at 1/2 inch. and at 4.5. So number 1, our pockets on the 6.5. I will start 1/2 inch, then I turn this 1/2 inch, and again 1/2 inch. This is the wrong measurement. I have to do this again. This is not correct. This has to be a 6.5. So I will cut here a 6.5 by 3.5. 3.5. So this I will put aside, and then I can start at the 6.5 again, 1/2 inch. Half inch and 1/2 inch. So this is the second pocket. Then we have these 11 by 7.5. I will score this on the 11-inch side at 1/2 inch and at 3/4. So this is so far all our scorings. So let me use a fresh bottle. So my base. For the pocket on top, I will see which image I will use, and then we will cut this pocket together. It depends on the image I will use. So. This is not correct. 7.5 is not correct. This has to be 7 3/4. Ah, Jesus Christ, we have to cut this again. This is 1/8 too small. Yeah. 7 5/8. Okay. Oh my God. This is... Today is not my day. Today is not my day. I need another 12 by 12. And I have some left. So... But I think, how long is this? This is, yeah, I can save this. Okay, fresh sheet. I will cut this at 11. And at I will measure this with my base. So I will use the size of my base, and this is 7 and 5/8. Seven and 5/8. So your flap has to be 7 and 5/8 by 11 inch. And now we can score this at a 1/2 inch and at 3/4. Sometimes it's not a good idea to pre-cut all your papers. So let me glue this on my base. This looks good. This is perfect. Good. Okay. Which piece can we use for the pocket? Did we have a nice image? This we have used. This is this does not work. Then we have to do the pocket on the opposite side. Maybe the wolf. Maybe the wolf. The deer. Then it has to be a pocket from... No. Okay. I think I will use the wolf. I will cut this here at this brown border. So, and then can we cut this? We can cut this like this, and then we can go straight to the top. Yeah, I will do this. I will cut this, a fussy cut here around the wolf. And then straight to the top, like this. And I will save also the full moon. So this one we will do here a nice big pocket. So I will cut this here. This will be our pocket on the top. Yeah, this looks good. Just a quick check here with my flap. I will cut this slightly smaller. Tiny bit, not too much. Yeah, this looks good. Okay, the pocket. Can I use here these? Yeah, I can use this. Okay. This is here the top flap that I measured wrong, the 11 by 7.5. I will cut here these fold lines off. And what I did now, I will do here on two sides a score line. So, a 1/2 inch and a 1/2 inch. So then I will cut here my corner, fold my fold lines, And here on top I will glue my image. I have to cut this slightly smaller. Yep, this is good. And this is better. This one has to be straight. Nice black edge. So for this pocket, this is 7 and 7.5, and the length was, and for the length we need a 10-inch, 7.5 by 10-inch. 7.5 by 10-inch, half-inch. Okay, I have to write this all down for you, that I can do all the measurements in the description box. So then I will glue this on the pocket and fussy cut again around. So, and now we will fussy cut here around for the pocket, for the shape. Maybe I do something here with these glow in the dark varnish I have. So this is the pocket, and I will glue this on here. Nicely in the corner. Yeah. And the background, I have here this one without the wolf. Can I do this here for the background? And I have to cut here again this brown edge off. Like this. So then I try to find the same spot. At least I try. This is this one. This is the cut off from the other sheet. And I will cut this in the same size off. So, and if I shuffle this in, yes, then we have here this image. Yeah, I will do this. And on the top, here. Inside of here we make a nice big booklet. No, I leave this. I'm going with my first idea. So the top flap. Okay, for the inside. Now it comes to the tricky part. We have to do these mechanism. And I hope I do this correct. This is a 12 inch, 12 by 5 inch. The middle is 6 inch. So 6 inch. It is necessary that this part here, this triangle shape, has the same size as your side, and this is a 5 inch. So I'm searching for the middle, and this is 6 inch, and from there I measure 2.5 inch, and to the other side also 2.5 inch, so I have 5 inch, and that leaves me here, yeah, barely a 3.5. So I do the same here on the other side. A 6 inch is the middle, and then 2.5 both sides, and we have to score. Now we have here these 5 inch mark in the middle, and we have here 5 inch. We are starting to score on the 5 inch side at 2.5. 2.5. Then we score across from this 5 inch mark to this 5 inch mark. And we have to do exactly the same on the other two marks. This is a 5 inch and this one. So Jesus Christ. Okay. We will not see this. So then we have to fold our fold lines, and here these middle, the 6 inch fits exactly here on my score line by the 2.5, and this is what we need. And the opposite side. And we have to score, or we have to fold here in the middle. So, and now this one has to go like this, like a little house. Let me think about this piece here. Has to manage a lot of stress. So I think to avoid that this one here is cracking because I have this on my other one of the Modern Times. I think I will put here some strip here. To give this here a little bit more stability. You don't see this later, but I will do this just for the safety. And I will do this also here across. I think this is enough. I don't have to do this on the outside also. So, okay, this is the mechanism, and we have to glue this in under the flap, and only here with glue on this triangle, on this little roof. Yeah, let me search here for the middle. Here is the middle, and on this point we have to glue here these pointy ends on here, and this one has to be straight, of course. Someone told me if you cut here these pointy ends, then this will be opens nicely. So I will try this. This is on here. So putting the glue on that triangle. So, and this goes here on that point. I try to be straight, and I think this looks good, and so I will burnish this down. And now we put the glue on the other part. And we have to close the flap, and I will try to do this as straight as possible also here on that part, and I will glue this down. So, and now I give the glue a little bit of time to grab nicely. before I open the flap. So in the meantime, I will prepare my picture mat. This is the 8 by 5 3/4, and this is the 8.5 by 5 3/4. And on the 1/2 inch we have to connect these two pieces together. So this goes like this, and this goes on this side. So this will be the pop-up, and now I will see for my mechanism, and it works. Hooray! So I measured. This is the front, this is the back side. So, and I will turn this like this, and we have to make here a mark. This is a 1 3/4 from the fold line to the outside, and this is the middle of these two flaps, 2 7/8. We make here 2 7/8, and this is 1 3/4, and here there has to be some glue, and we have to do this on the other side, on the bottom, the same, from my fold line to the outside, 2 7/8, the half of my picture mat, and then here the 1 3/4, and here we have to do also some glue on. There. This goes like this. I have here these piece on the bottom, and this one will be glued here on the bottom piece. So this has to fit nicely here. Don't know if I can show you this. Here we have this square, and this has to be glued on here. Okay. Let's see, don't have to put the glue on all of the flap. I think here is enough. So I will put the glue here on this square. And this I will be glued down here on the bottom part. Here is a pocket on the bottom part of these mechanism. So try to show you this. So this is on here. Try to close this and give them a good burnish. So and now we have to put the glue here on this part, and this will be glued down here on the top part of the mechanism. So try to show you this again. So this is for here, and again I will close this and give them a good burnish. And if we did everything fine, then the pop-up has to work. Please, 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 please. Yeah, okay. This is the pop-up. Yeah, and it works really good. We have to decorate this. And we have to do the pockets inside of here. I have decorated here my backgrounds and these photo layout with some solid cardstock and these stamps. And we have to do here inside a booklet. We have to do here our pockets and here these decorative layout. I will start with the pockets, and for this I have here this bigger pocket that measures 6 inch by 6.5, and we scored this on 3 sides 1/2 inch, and I will glue this down. First I will close my hinges. It's easier for me. So I forgot to cut my hinges. And we will glue this in the corner here. This is the first pocket. the next one. This was the smaller piece. I guess this was a 6.5 by 6.5 by 3.5, and we scored this also on 3 sides a 1/2 inch. And this goes on top of the other pocket. And this goes here on top of the other one. So for the decoration, I will glue here a strip of these silver paper. So I need something. So, okay. This is a 1/4 inch strip, and I will glue this here on top. Like this. And here the same. This goes here inside of the big pocket. So I have to decide which piece I want on the outside. This more green one, or here this brown one with these crackles. I think I will go with the green one. It's more colorful. So this is on here. And on here I have this one. I have to make this a little shorter. So these are my two pockets, and I have here these cutout cards. I will layer this on some blue cardstock because of the nice front and back, and I will do 3 of them here in the big pocket. And for the smaller pocket, I have here these cards, and I will also not layer this. Maybe the wolf and the deer. And I have here these tags from a cutout sheet, and I will put there also 2 tags inside, like this. So, and for here, in the modern times, there is this big popcorn cup, and I will layer this here with these cut apart, this one and 3 planets, all layered on some blue cardstock. And I thought I can do something like this. This would be nice. And I will layer this on some foam tape so that this one gets a little bit more dimension. So something like this, but we have to give them a little bit more help because of all the bulkiness, but this is no problem. It's the same on my other one. I think I like this, and I will maybe put here a sentiment on. Don't be afraid of the dark, you have an inner light. This is a nice one and a nice big one. I will put this on here. So, and I think this is enough. And then we have to do here a booklet, and I have here an A4 size paper folded in half, and I will decorate this with some leftover papers. So this is my booklet, and this goes inside of here. And this is page number 5. And then we can go to page number 6. Bye bye.